Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Wilson and SamuraiHex. Welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Journeyman save with me, Matthew, and our manager, Neil Brannan. Now, we've got the final game of the season, just one this episode because we have, of course, had the January transfer window that has happened off camera, so I need to show you all that. And yeah, we'll have to see how we're doing in the league. Since we haven't lost the job, we must be doing quite well. But if you are excited to watch this episode, give the video a like, a premature like, I know, but it does help the algorithm. It does help my videos get noticed in the algorithm. It'll get pushed to more people who might be looking for new content, FM24 content, and they'll find my content and hopefully subscribe. I know I found quite a few content lately from people with only about 50 to 60 subscribers who do FM24 Journeymans that I've been watching quite a lot. So yeah, if you're someone who's found that, just subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for mobile notifications, like the video, and comment a comment saying can't wait to see what has happened so far this season. And yeah, check out all my rest of my socials such as Discord, Twitter/X, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and all the other stuff down in the description below. Anyway, let's get into the video. So we were quite busy in January. A few players joined. We had about 60 to 80 million to spend, and we spent all that money. So first off, the people that left, David was sold to Juventus. He was our backup left back, and he hardly played all season for us. But yeah, Direct Football decided to sell him in for 13 million. I think rising to 17 and 2.5, 17 and a quarter, so hopefully he'll get good amount of game time for Juventus to get to that 17 million. And then we sold loaned out to people like Molina, Miguel, Navarro, Arias, Pena, and Nahul Marin. And then people that joined us, Bill Westwood joined us as our backup striker, a 22-year-old Dutch Canadian. He has played a load of times and he's been actually quite good. I joined 45.5 million to 62 million. Once again, the Dutch league's been well overpriced, but he's joined us and he's actually done quite decently. 9 goals in 8 goals in 9 appearances. Saying he's been back up to Hendrick, he's not done that bad. David Musi has also joined us on a 17.5 million transfer from Torino. He was playing regularly for Torino, did quite well. We've picked him up on the cheap, and yeah, he was a 3-star current ability player for all the entire time we've been playing him. But then all of a sudden he decided to score 5 goals in the game, and he's now up to 3.5 star to then 4 star. So good on him. And Nathan Teixeira is another player that's joined us, just a youngster that could get good. He comes in from Caen or Caen in France. Jean Gouchard joins us on a bit of a cheap deal from PSG. He could get to that potential quite soon, hopefully he will. Romain Mercier also joins us on a transfer from Marseille, and Mohamed Conte has joined us, £600,000, rising to somewhere in the millions, 1.7 million. He comes in from Lille, where he looks decent, and he's already played quite a lot of times for Guinea. At least I think that's Guinea. Yeah, Guinea. He's played 2 games for Guinea already, so he's already an international. So hopefully he'll get good and get that potential to just some youngsters, but mostly good players that have joined. If we go to dynamics, we have had a few players upset. So Vincent Hernando wants to leave. He wants to get a loan move to score a permanent move. I'm hopefully just selling him outright. But if we go to Jonathan Verscharen, He's been happy for most of the season with us because he has not been playing enough. I've decided to play him a bit more lately because he's been in quite a good form, considering compared to the DM centre backs at least, and he's now no longer unhappy. But I think the relationship with him, it's adversary, so he really hates me. But yeah, the results since last time. So that was, of course, the 2 losses against our old club West Ham and Atletico. Then beat Real Betis 4-0, Besiktas in the Champions League won 3-0. Lost to Valencia 1-0. And I thought if we don't win every single game after this, we have not won the title. Eintracht Frankfurt, we won 2-1 in the Champions League. Granada and Villarreal, we won 3-0 each. Celta, we won 1-0. Athletic Club, we won 3-0. Then in Supercopa semi-final, we beat Barcelona on extra time 3-2 before losing on penalties to Atletico in the final. Then beat Sevilla 6-3 in the La Liga, 7-1 in the Copa del Rey third round against Sanze, and Napoli we drew in the Champions League phase, which got us into the playoff point. We played Milan as well and lost 3-2, which basically got us into playoffs. I think about 12th or 15th place. Real Valladolid we also won in between them. Levante we won 6-2. Ponferradina, Granada and Atletico we all won in the Copa del Rey 4th round, quarter-final, semi-final, first leg. Espanyol we won 2-0. Lyon we lost 2-0 in the knockout round playoff of the Champions League, which was a big surprise. Mallorca we won 3-0, and then we ended up playing Lyon away at home, and drew 1-1. So we're at the Champions League in the knockout round, and because of that Vinicius Jr. got unhappy, but now he is no longer unhappy. Probably because of performance in the league or something like that. Real Valladolid we won 2-0. Atletico we also won in the second leg of the semi-final, so we got into the final against Barcelona, which you might have seen already what happened there. Deportivo we won 2-0, lost to Barcelona 3-1 in the La Liga, which basically sealed the title for them. Malaga we won 7-0, Osasuna we won 4-1, drew against Real Sociedad, which was also poor. Atletico we won 3-1, Real Betis we won 3-0, lost to Barcelona in the final of the Copa del Rey, 7-1 against Valencia, 3-1 against Cadiz, 4-1 against Granada, draw against Villarreal, and 13-0 victory against Celta Vigo. I thought, okay, Barcelona have won the title, which I'm not going to spoil. I'm just going to spoil you. They won the title round about here, or here when we drew, and they won the game. So basically, there was 6 points difference. So if we had won both games and they had lost both games, because it's not got in Spain, it's not dealt with by goal difference, it's dealt with by head-to-head. So as soon as they won both head-to-head games against us away from home and at home, they've won the title. There's no chance of even getting first or anything like that. But because of that, we somehow won 13-0 against Celta Vigo in the next game. And this is where David Mussy became 3-star to 4-star because of that game. He was that good. And I'm glad I didn't show you, because it would have been like a 60-minute video with the amount of highlights that were happening. But yeah, currently second place. We can't finish third. Second is the highest we can finish. Second is the lowest we can finish. Teams relegated: Levante, Deportivo and Real Valladolid. If we quickly go to West Ham, they finished 4th in the end. Very good season for them. Not as good as the 2 seasons we've had recently, but still getting Champions League football. Really not that bad. If I go to season preview for them, I've noticed that Crystal Palace are 4th best team in the league, West Ham are 3rd and Leicester are 5th, and Brighton are 6th. So Liverpool, Arsenal and Man City nowhere near being best sides in the league anymore, which is so strange. Yeah, Arsenal still won the title, I just realised. That's good for Arsenal. Well, right, let's look at the other clubs. So FC Tokyo, I've noticed the second manager. They won the title in 2032. So 3 years after we'd won it, and then it's been going to Yokohama. Currently, they're not doing that well in the league. The guy who won them a title as well as a Champions League and Fujifilm Super Corp was sacked, and then this guy Shogo Tanaka's took over from him. We'll go to Croatia SamuraiHex. They're still in the lower leagues of Croatia, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to like cheat the system with the in-game editor because it's available. I don't know if that's just suddenly made me allowed to said I've now used the in-game editor. I don't know. I haven't used it before yet. But the plan is if Croatia SamuraiHex don't get promoted out of the league to the second tier of Croatia by the time this series ends, the main series ends, I'll probably just give them a load of good players or youngsters that are like low potential, low ability. Just give them to Croatia SamuraiHex, get them promoted to the second tier, then let them go through terminate contract in the in-game editor, and then just play that way. I don't know, we'll have to find out. And Nagano are currently in the J1 League, so they got promoted back to the J1 League. If you didn't know, I haven't shown you really. Of course, the season we left them, they got relegated. Then they had a few bad seasons where they were expected to be top half or top 6 or something in the league in J2. They got relegated in the third season. Promoted first season back up. Second season just missed out the playoffs. First season back in the J2 league, they just missed out on the playoffs. And last season they got promoted. So they're back in the J1 league, which I'm really happy to see. Though I reckon the season previous aren't kind on them. No, still 1,000 to 1. But hopefully they can do what we did and just completely win their games and survive the league. Because if we end up joining them when they're in the J3 league, you'll just prolong the series again. Though I won't mind getting a couple more Champions victories in J2 and J3. I'm sealing myself as a Nagano legend, where I realise I'm now no longer favoured personnel. I was favoured personnel for so long, and now I'm not, which is very disappointing to see. They must have forgotten all about me. All that meteoric rise that we had in 4 seasons with them. Yeah, we got the game against Athletic Club Bilbao. So, team going in for this game, we've got Angel Valverde playing a game as our goalkeeper. We also got Juan Jose Martinez as our right back. He's just a youngster deciding to play him for the first time, or at least one of the first times. I don't know if he's played before so far with us this year. No, he has not, so this is his first game for us. Well, he's played for the second team and all that, and the third team and all that, but for the first team. Vulcan and Alves as our 2 centre-backs. Juan Miguel, another Real Madrid B or C team player. He's actually played one game for us, which was the season where he did quite well, and that was in, I think, the Celta game where we won 13-0. At least it was, I think it was Celta, I forgot already. Zaire Emery and João Neves as our 2 midfielders. Bellingham as the right winger. He's been trained to be right winger, and he is so good at right winger. Like, if you don't think Bellingham's doing that well at centre back or DM or AMC, train him to be right winger, and he will just control the game. He's got 26 goals and 29 assists, mostly from right winger. That is how good he is at right winger. Berto, who's a youngster who's coming to the side, I added him to the main side and registered him and all that stuff after the January transfer window, because someone decided they were going to leave and on a free transfer at the end of the season. So I was like, okay, you're not being played anymore. I'll give Berto a chance, and he's not done too bad. He's gone up from 2 star to 3, 2.5, so hopefully he'll get even higher to that potential. David Moyes is our left winger. He deserves a chance after playing last game, scoring 5 goals. Salifu Jata as our striker, who is another Real Madrid C player who's scored 28 goals in 26 appearances. So he deserves a chance playing for the first team. That leaves Arno Tenas, Vasharin, Almeida, Endrick, Dela Cruz, Zangalo Udal, Westwood, Zaver, Biglia, Bargy, Harwood and Vinicius Jr. all on the bench. So we'll just get straight into the game, hopefully win it. As I was saying, the media are giving you a lot of praise. Everyone is happy apart from Jude Bellingham, but that doesn't really matter. Most are motivated and that's all that matters. As we've got our first highlights, Athletic Club. It's headed away. Velez will keep the ball and cross back in. Headed away again, and headed away once again, this time by Berto. Now it's still with Athletic Club. They cross it in and Sergio Alvarez comes out from nowhere and scores a goal. And after 13-0 victory to lose 1-0 so far, 7 minutes in, it's awful to say. Bianco with a highlight for Athletic Club. It's headed away. Not cleared our way though. Bianco crosses it in, and that is way too good. Goku Texas scores, make it 2-0 Athletic Club. And yeah, this tactic, it's good for Real Madrid, but whenever I'm on screen, it seems to be bad. Though I admit, I have been playing with simming the matches through the quick sim. Most of the game, just so we can get to the 3 episodes a season in a week and all that stuff. With gaming, it's very slow, so most are simmed. So maybe we need a better tactic in the match engine, knock off the sim game, as it is another highlight for Athletic Club. We do get the ball with Zaire Emery, gives it to Martinez. His ball is poor, and now Atletico Club can break again. I think the right back's struggling. He's always out of position for some reason. As we do break away, Jean Neves, Joffa's miles offside. Or Jaffa's miles offside. That's going to be disallowed, unfortunately. Yeah, even I noticed that he was miles offside. As it's a 2-0 loss so far, I'm going to thrash it. I'm saying you're much better than this. You really are, Real Madrid. 55th minute, I reckon we'll make our first sub. Martinez has looked a bit too tired. Dela Cruz for him. No, Almeida for him. Jan Evers is in danger of being balked. So I think that mainly means Jeremy will go in this midfield and Almeida will be right back. DM, I mean. Jan Evers will then be taken off for Javal. Bellingham can be taken off Bargy. Berto can be taken off for Dahl. We'll leave it at that for now. Then more highlights. Jack can be taken off for Endrick. He's not had a good game, but oh well. He's had some chances, but he's missed all of them. Knock off the one that was offside. But then it was miles offside, so yeah. 2-0 loss, and I'm going to thrash my arms and say we weren't good enough. Not a good start, not a good end to the season, and there was much work to do. Is 2-0 loss on the final game of the season. We need a lot to do if we're to catch up to Barcelona. 7 points away in the end. We had more goal difference than them though. 100 goals scored for us with, I don't know how many we conceded. Conceded 30 and scored 130. So if we can get that, but lessen the goals conceded, and get to the 11 conceded that Barcelona did, we might actually win the title. But yeah, a lot of work to do. I will just quickly show you a tactic I'm going for. So instead of there being this one, which I think isn't that good in the actual match engine, because like I said, I do sim the games, and just so I can get more games done, and I can get the week a season done, 3 episodes a season and 3 episodes a week thing done quickly. I'm thinking of this, but currently I'm thinking of actually changing it after that now. So Shadow Striker, 2 events forward, Scunda Volante, and maybe another Scunda Volante, but this time support this time. I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. But I'm thinking of using this for next season, so I'll just keep that as primary tactic. Hopefully in pre-season we'll see if it is good, but hey, we'll have to figure it out as it goes. But yeah, I've been Matthew, also SamuraiHex. If you have enjoyed that episode, please give the video a like. It does help the channel out immensely. The more likes I get, the more it goes into the algorithm, and more people will find this channel and watch it and subscribe. And if you are one of those people that's just found this channel out, subscribe to the channel. And hit the bell as well, so you'll never miss an upload. And yeah, comment a comment saying what a dismal end to the season. I know what you mean immediately. And yeah, check out all my socials down in the description below. But yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. And I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.